I've been pounded on for weight loss. They pounded me like what, as in, and one of the instruments, it was actually a pestle. Small pestle. They pounded me. And do you know the worst part? My dad paid for them to pound me.
Hi, Fee.
Hi, Nonso.
So nice to finally be doing this with you.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be here too.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this all week.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. I don't know what to say about that, but yes. I don't know if I've been looking at, I don't know if I thought it was not going to happen. I was like,
Did you ever think it was not going to happen?
I wasn't sure, to be honest. I wasn't sure. But
sometimes it happens.
I'm honored to be here. So yeah.
And for a very long while, I thought your name was Fitobemi or Fitobeme. And another confession.
First of all, did you ask yourself what does Tobeme mean? Or what would it have meant or something?
So yes, normally I would have asked myself, what does Tobeme actually mean? You know, but then I didn't think you were Nigerian.
Okay, that's.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure I'm not the first person that said this.
No.
You see?
A lot of it. And like just I think yesterday someone said something Tobeme. I'm like, who? Said Tobeme, and I'm like, who are you referring to? Is that not your name? I said no. And the funny thing is that it's clearly on my page, Ifeoma Anadu. Anadu. So why would people think my name is Tobeme? Yeah, I get that a lot. So yes.
Yeah, I actually feel relieved that I am not the only person with that bias.
No, I am very Nigerian. I am Igbo, and my name is Ifeoma.
Ifeoma.
Yes.
Okay, Ife sounds better.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Ife it is then.
And so I actually went to your page and I looked at your journey.
Okay.
And it was actually very inspiring.
Thank you.
And one of the reasons I found it very inspiring was because of how down to earth and realistic it was.
Okay.
It was not there's highlights.
Okay. Well, when you say highlights, what do you mean by that?
Some people just give us, the beautiful parts. This is how it went. We fired the shots from here and then it went in. And nobody talks about the fights that happened in the match and all that. And because of that, I actually said, okay, it would be great if you come on this channel and just, educate people about how it all started.
Okay.
But most importantly, I want to know what inspired you. Where did you get to that point? Because a lot of people keep saying, I want to change my body. And they try, they fail, they try, they fail, they try, they fail. Mm. Probably because they've not gone into that point. So what was that point for you?
It's funny when you ask, how would I put it? I wouldn't say I've been on a journey. The journey was instead a fitness journey. No, it wasn't a weight loss journey or anything. And I've always been into fitness. During my NYSC, I played volleyball. Growing up, we were always playing tennis, badminton, and I'm very good at those things. So it wasn't I want to lose weight kind of journey. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to be strong. I wanted to be strong. So that was the journey for me. So it wasn't necessarily about losing weight. So yeah.
So you were probably looking forward to be the strongman competition.
No, I wasn't going to do that. But I just wanted to be. I just wanted people to see me and be like, she can do that. That was my. I think that was the start of my journey. I wanted people to see me and not associate me with what exactly it is they are seeing me doing, that's lifting weights or anything fitness. That was how the journey started for me.
You didn't want them to see you coming.
I didn't want them to see me coming at all. So yeah.
So what were some of the milestones that you could look back at and say during this lifestyle? This changed, this does not change, this has changed dramatically. You can look back, people can look back and probably get something from it.
So one of the milestones is being, people walking up to me and saying, oh, you inspire me. I'm like, because I look at myself, when I do these things, I'm not thinking I'm going to inspire somebody, I'm going to motivate. I'm just doing it for myself. And then someone comes up to me and tells me, or even sends me a message, oh, I saw you doing so and so thing, and I am inspired. And is a milestone for me because I didn't think that was ever going to happen. And then another one is, being able to, like I told you, I wanted to get strong. My goal was to be strong. Being able to lift a weight that I probably didn't think I was going to be able to do, that was a milestone. So many other, being able to fit into something when I, lost some inches. So many little milestones, but all together they have, brought me to where I am now.
So you mentioned lost some inches.
Yes.
Let's go there.
Okay.
Did you have, was it something that was easy? Was it something that was hard? Because I went back in your page and I saw, the previous pictures, and I'm like, oh, that's if this person could deadlift 150 kg, I'm going to scream my head off. And were you ever concerned about your weight at any point?
To be honest, I don't know how to answer that question. I was and I wasn't.
Okay.
There were times when I would, I would feel very good in my body, like nobody can tell me anything. No, you can't tell me nothing, and I'm walking. And then sometimes I go back home, and maybe because of things that have happened when I went out, I'm like, I don't like this body. I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. And yes, there were times that I was like, nobody, if you like, look at me. I don't care. I'm carrying this weight. But the time I knew that I had to do something, I had to be serious. Because all along my mantra was, it's about fitness. Weight loss is a byproduct. Mm-hmm. But when I knew I had to lose weight, was when I started wrapping my knees because I couldn't either walk or I couldn't do squats properly. My knees were constantly aching me, and then I knew I needed to do something about it.
We're trying to get people to be realistic when it comes to accepting who they are as people, because so long as you continue putting yourself in society's eyes, you would never match up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You having to accept yourself, right? Because you mentioned, some days you're good in your body. Was it something that you deliberately worked on, or is it just the way you are? Some people have tough skin, and then some people
I don't have tough skin, no.
Uh-huh.
I don't have tough. The smallest. Funny enough, just yesterday, I went to the gym. I always go to the gym. I always work out, and I always don't send anybody or anything. And then, these two ladies, we were working out, and at one point they were behind me, and I could hear them laughing. Why they were laughing, I don't know. But it just totally brought down the morale for that workout. And I spoke to somebody about it, and they were like, they might not have been laughing at you. I'm like, at this point, they're laughing at me. I can't do this exercise again. I'm going home. And I went home. At that point, I was like, why exactly did you go home? Because it wasn't like they were laughing. I didn't know why they were laughing. It could have been for anything. So there are some times that I would develop a tough skin and be like, that's your business. You can say what you want to say. But I think it's about the way you feel at the time. I mean, no, even those people that say, oh, they have tough skin, follow them to their houses and know exactly how it is that they feel after something has been said to them or something happens with them. We're human beings. We feel emotions. We have emotions, and things will get to us. So yes, I don't always have tough skin.
Now, most people lose 40 kg. And then they get loose skin. Was that ever a problem for you? Or was it because of how you took the 40 kg? Was it instantly, or was it over time?
So it was over time. And one of the things I would say helped me, I'm not saying I don't have loose skin, but it's not as much. One of the things that helped me, when I said I wanted to get strong, and how do you get strong? Strength training, weightlifting. I was always lifting weights. So I was not just doing,
I'm going to ask you this. We'll get back to that conversation. Okay. But should women lift weights? Please say to the camera that one.
Why are you not lifting weights? Why are you? Do you think you look like? Do I look like a man?
They say they probably have my kind of muscles.
I have muscles. I want to have muscles, and there's nothing wrong with having lean muscles. There's nothing wrong with having muscles. but women should lift weights. I mean, because we are prone to bone issues or bone,
fractures.
exactly.
So
So you're meant to strengthen your bones. So why are you not lifting weights? If you're scared that you're going to look like a man, how much testosterone, Abi, doctor,
Yeah,
is that not correct?
testosterone.
Do you have in your system that would make you grow muscles like a man? Unless you're taking steroids.
Okay, so back to our
Okay.
sidebar.
So yeah. So yes, I found that was what, I mean, back to the women. That was what helped me. You know, strength training, lifting weights, because it would tighten your skin, tighten your muscle, and then that flab would. For some people, yes, they will still have flabs, but it might not be as much. Like I said, I do have loose skin, but it's not as noticeable as someone who just lost weight and didn't lift weights.
Okay, so we all know that the weight loss journey is not the weight loss journey, the weight loss industry. I like to use that word. It's full of so many people promising things, and I personally feel, this is my personal opinion, that many people use that as a way to prey on the insecurities of others.
Yeah.
You know, I could be wrong, but I want to believe I'm right, especially with this opinion. Now, there are a lot of products that are touted to help people lose weight. Weight loss teas, weight loss coffees. Were you at any point tempted to use any of those products during your...
I've used weight loss teas. I've used weight loss coffee. If there was a food they were selling for weight loss, I've used it. I've eaten, I've drank. The one that would even land me in the toilet for days, I've taken it. So, yeah, like you said, you know, people would fall prey. I was vulnerable. I was gullible. You know, but I just wanted to see results. If they say if I've been pounded on for weight loss.
Wait.
They pounded my body for weight loss to lose fat. So I've tried everything in the books. So yes, people, as long as you package it well and you said it so, people will buy. That's the honest truth. That is the honest. You are still laughing. I'm sorry. They pounded me like what, as in, and one of the instruments, it was actually a pestle. They pounded me. And do you know the worst part? My dad paid for them to pound me. Bless his soul. I mean, my parents were wonderful. My mom is wonderful, and my dad always went, if this your hips. He was worried. You know, if this your hips. Then my auntie now told him of one woman that she sees results, and she would even tell you to hit your hips on hit your bum on the wall. She has one pounding this thing. She will come and pound me. I was like, okay, tell her to come. My father saw them pounding me, and then he walked out.
Do you have a video?
I don't have a video. I don't have. Then it was not. You know, we were not into videos or anything.
Yeah.
It was a while back, and they pounded me well.
Wow, I think now I understand the term gullible. That you were gullible, because
I was and anything.
I can imagine that if somebody were to come out with that particular piece of information, you know, right now, but if it's packaged properly,
like
it would fly.
Exactly.
Yes.
If it's packaged properly, people will still buy it. Like people will still buy it.
You know, before we had this conversation, you had mentioned something about a jaw lock. Yes.
Yes, yeah. I locked my jaw. I'm sure. I think I even saw. I think it was yesterday when I was scrolling through social media. Someone put somebody up, you know, where she was. I think she had locked her jaw and she was trying to eat spaghetti or something like that. I locked my jaw for 6 months, and I'm not saying anybody should go and do it. So because those things that were actually for corrective something, you know, when someone had an accident and then they wanted to correct their jaw. Went to go and nothing was wrong with my jaw. I just didn't want to eat. Locked my jaw. I did it for the first month. I saw the weight was going down. Second month, third month, and it didn't break. So I just left it 6 months. Do you know how it broke?
How?
I was eating eba. I was forcing because I was like, I'm not eating this thing. I want to eat soup. I was forcing the thing into my mouth, and the thing now broke. And as it broke, I removed the second one and sat down very well and ate. But yes, I have locked my jaw for 6 months because of weight loss.
So, Um, some people see food as the enemy. Exactly. Especially, when they're trying to lose weight, get fitter, they just assume food
Food is the enemy.
enemy. What would you say to that? Can people develop a healthy relationship with food, or do you just have to run away from food and
I think you've already answered it. It's developing a healthy relationship with food. So food is not the enemy, it's how you're eating it that is the enemy to yourself. Because people will tell you, oh, don't eat this class of food, don't eat that class of food.
Yeah.
Every class of food. Yesterday, what did I eat? I think I even posted something. I ate Isiewu and rice.
Yeah, we saw.
Excuse me. Yes. Isiewu and rice. Your carbs are important. Your veggies are important. Your proteins are important. Because they all do different things in your system. So if you're saying, oh, food is the enemy, I'm not going to. Okay, so how are you going to do the things that you want to do to lose the weight? What is your fuel? How are you fueling your body? How are you going to, perform this task that will help you to lose weight? So food is not the enemy. It is the way you view the food. You are relating to the food that is the enemy to yourself.
Do you think that having a supportive circle, a support system is important, especially if you're trying to lose weight?
I had said my mom, my dad, wonderful. Like my I think there was a time my dad signed me up at a gym. No, not a time. There are so many times my dad has given me, back in the days then, he would give me money to sign up at a gym. No matter how much it cost, he will give me, oh, okay, there's one hotel, they have a gym there. Daddy, I want to, okay, no problem. How much is it? 3 months, go and sign. Oh, Daddy, I want to buy sneakers for walking. Oh, how much is it? Very supportive. And even my mom. So it was funny enough, it was my dad that made us get into fitness. He was a wonderful tennis player. He made all of us, play tennis, love tennis. He would take us to swim, and I so much wanted to be like my dad that anything that he was doing, I wanted to do. Tennis, where's my racket? I'll go and play. Swimming, everything. So he was very supportive of, us being into fitness.
You know how to swim?
Yes.
I can only swim underwater. I'm serious.
You can swim underwater.
Move perfectly underwater. The problem I have floating. Someone says it's because I hold my breath for too long.
Yeah. I mean, swimming properly has to do with exhaling, letting the breath out and letting the water carry you. And then you let the water do the work.
I don't think I trust the water well enough to give it control.
And then you're going inside.
I'm just under. I can hold my breath for as long as I want.
What if the water holds you under there? No, you're meant to let the water take control. Just release all your.
You see that take control. That's the problem.
You always want to be in control.
The problem is let the water take control.
No, you should let the water take
That's why. Do you know many times I sign up for classes where they say just let yourself float? Problem. Once you say let yourself float.
Maybe you should use floating devices.
I've tried. Floating devices, I'm fine with it. But when you remove the floating device.
So keep using the floating devices until you don't need the floating devices.
We'll get back to that one later. But as someone who has helped other people achieve their goals, what are some of the myths and misconceptions that you've heard about fitness journey, weight loss journey that you think people can benefit from, or are lies that should be put down immediately?
I think you've already stated one of them. Food is the enemy. Food is not the enemy. It's your relationship with food that should change.
Number 2, lift weights.
Lift weights. Women, please lift weights. Number 3, reduce your stress. People think, oh, if you're not stressing, you can't achieve it. No, really. See, even that stress can be causing you more issues.
I agree. Cortisol hormone
Do
affects
you know, funny enough, cortisol, people think it's just with, the stress level is just with working and everything. I remember then in 2020 lockdown, I was working out we didn't have anything to do. And initially, when I think the first couple of months, weeks, when I was working out, I was okay, I was sleeping well. Then I continued with the workouts for too long. I started losing sleep. I couldn't sleep. And someone would think, oh, but you're working out, you're eating well. But I was working out too much. So my cortisol level was...
So there's working out too much.
Yeah. Everything, see, in life, everything is balance. You have to balance everything. I was working out too much. I will stay in a box and do 20,000 steps. I didn't finish it. I mean, we didn't have anything to do. Maybe later in the evenings, a friend of mine will say, oh, we're doing online training. I'll join that one. I was just overdoing it. And then I'll not be able to sleep. My cortisol level was going high. I wasn't sleeping. And then it now went back. Because I wasn't sleeping properly, I would stay awake. I would eat rubbish. The next morning, I'm back to working out. I'm not sleeping properly. So it was just a vicious cycle. And then I gained all the weight that I had lost during the pandemic. So not just with working out, too much workout is not good. Just, the right amount that you need to burn the calories that you need to burn, and then rest, drink water. I mean, how many have we said?
I like that I said drink water. Please say it again.
Drink water, plenty water. Well, I think I have a bottle somewhere. But
I like that.
Yeah.
So where can they find you?
You can find me on IG. For now, on IG, I am fit to be me. Not I am fit to be. I am fit to be me. Ifeoma Anadu. Yeah, for now.
Oh, why did you choose fit to be me?
This will be the second time today that I'm answering this question.
Yeah.
So, I can't remember what name I had before I changed to that name. And at that time, I was doing so many things. I was a fitness enthusiast. I was a host, radio host. I was a voiceover artist and all of that. And I thought to myself, I think I had asked somebody to get me a job as a host for one program or something. And I told the person that I can do all of these things. And I said, I am fit to be me. And that's so it wasn't even about fit. So when people call the name, they think, oh, it's about my fitness. No, it's about me being able to do anything I want to do. I can do anything. I am fit to be me. So that's how the name came. And it stuck. And I like it. So I'm not to be me. I am fit to be me. Yes. Yes, so that's it.
I feel like you're using that to still shade some of us. It's don't throw us under the bus, especially at this point. But thank you.
Thank you.
I've had a wonderful conversation.
Me too. And let me say this. I am plus size. I am a fitness trainer, not just a fitness enthusiast. I'm selling my market. I'm a fitness trainer. And so the thing is, when people look at me and they're like,
fitness trainer.
So I put a picture up one time and I told somebody, no, I told IG, because it had an inscription on my shirt. I said, I see pizza. And asked them, what do you see? And people were saying, oh, I see a fitness person. I see a fit badass. And then someone came under someone else's comment and said, fit where? Fat legs. Like, if it's paining you too much, not just that I am fit, I am a fitness trainer. And trust me, it's not just anybody that will go into fitness training. It is tedious. If you want to be an actual fitness trainer, a certified fitness trainer, you have to do the work. You're not just getting the knowledge, you have to actually do the work. So I'm not just a fitness trainer because I like to work out. No, I'm doing the work. So yes, I'm a fitness trainer, plus size fitness trainer. So if you're a plus size person and you're looking for someone to work out with, I'm your girl.
So you guys have heard it. Ifeoma Anadu. Yes, Ifeoma Anadu, right? Yes. Ifeoma Anadu is a fitness trainer, fit to be me. I need to repeat that to myself again. Fit to be me on Instagram.
Yes.
Please follow through, and I'm sure you're going to be as inspired as I am. I'm sure you've enjoyed this conversation. If you did, please put your comments below. Please, we don't troll here. If you do that, automatically you know what's going to happen to you. So Put your comments below. If there are other things you think we missed out, please let us know what we missed out and see how we can make that happen for you. If there's someone else you think should be on this channel, please let us know. Most importantly, share this video to someone who you think will benefit from it. And I'll catch you in the next one. Fit to be me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. It was fun.
Yeah, it was.